Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl. Ask J, ask Soul, now you been told. Now you know we on the road and we big and bold. You opened up your mouth, now you're knocked out cold. We coming to get ya, I bet you won't win. Left hook, right hook, again and again. We got that high-powered offense with that lethal bunch. We're the bullies of the block and we'll take your lunch. So to all of my hoodats across the land, and to all other teams that don't understand, we coming to get ya, I go and Super Bowl. We gonna beat the Lombardi. Black everybody, let's go. Let's hear for the black and gold. Now let's go. It's rainbow that any competition, yeah, we coming to get you. Let's go. Saints fans, stand up. Let's hear for the black and gold. Now let's go. It's rainbow that you better run it high, cause we coming to get you. Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl.
What's up, everybody? We back. Special Sunday edition of Tell It Like It Is Sports Talk podcast, where we don't sugarcoat shit, just real talk from real people. I'm your host, Soul Saint, and as usual, Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl 2022. Here we come, along with my co-host. Y'all know him. My boy, my homie, my partner in crime, Mike Teasy.
What's happening, everybody, on this lovely Sunday?
Wait. I don't see no truck.
I'm at the house. I ain't in the truck today. I'm at the house.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm in the house.
Well, that's good.
I'm at the
house. David can't be with us today, but I got my boy. You know him.
What's up, David?
The dream.
Third wall stand up, baby. We in here. Shoot, chilling on this cold Sunday up here in enemy territory, man. But it's always a blessing to be with y'all too, bro, because
hey, y'all say what's up to my son, Brian Lambert, all the way up there in Dallas. What up,
Brian? What's happening, baby?
Well, over there right now.
Our boy Jeremiah. What's up, Jeremiah?
Jay, what's happening, big dog? What's happening?
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Yes, indeed.
Well, we skipped a week, you know. But we right back in the thick of things. Me and Mike was talking. We say, hey, we're gonna do a show, you know, and talk about first of all, we're gonna jump right into it. We're going to talk about the Saints first. Then we're going to talk about them upsets that happened yesterday. But we're going to talk about them Saints first, man. And the big question is, because we seeing all kind of stuff in the media, and this shit keep popping up on my phone. Is Sean Payton going to be here? Is Dennis Allen going to be here? You know, is Sean going to Dallas? You know, that's speculation. You know, what y'all think about that, man?
Ken, go ahead and cook on. I want to cook on. All right. I got mine. See what you got to say about it.
Yeah, bro. So, you know, just to go ahead and get it kicked off on some real stuff, I feel like, I mean, you never know who getting all the information and all this other kind of stuff, but it's been reported that he has reached out to the franchise and told them that he is not committed to 2022. Keep in mind, the man has never done that before. Even in years where it was uncertain that he would come back, he had not came and told the organization, I don't know if I don't want to be here. I don't know if I need a year off, that whole nine. So to me, I think it's more than a 0% chance that this might happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you put everything in perspective, the man has given us 16 years. Now, there's some things I do question. Is he willing to leave $45 million on the table? You know, one place, being in the same place for that long, I think he might, in my opinion, I think he might have at least reached a point to where he wants to go ahead and contemplate this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not saying that he really wants to coach Dallas, but he does live there in the off season. His children, his son goes to school up that way. So there's a little bit of traction to that whole thing too. The fact that we don't know what we're gonna do with Jameis as far as quarterback is concerned, there's a lot of questions behind that. Drew's in the media. You know, I mean, this avenue that he's taking can go a lot of ways, but I do think that it's a level of concern, seeing as being that he has informed the organization that he's not committed for 2022. And if he's not, then I feel like, how do you motivate the players to go and play for a lame duck coach? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's fair for Sean to take a whole year off and then say, I want to come back in 2023. That's not fair to the players. That's not fair to the intern head, quote unquote, intern head coach, if you're going to do it. To me, he already has an arm and a leg out the door when he's saying stuff like that. And if that's the case, Eric Bieniemy should be the next head coach of the New Orleans Saints. Mike, you go ahead.
Before Mike talk, if Sean Payton want to take a year off, he could take 10 years off. Because I don't want him back, bro. If you're going to be committed to us, our city, our team, ain't no time off to think about shit. We need you now. We need a coach now. You understand what I'm saying? Forget all that, man.
Right.
What you got to say, Mike?
I can go last, and I'm going to hear what you got to say. So, because I may got a different take on all this than you do.
Hey,
Y'all
got the way I feel about it. I understand Sean Payton. You don't have your boy Drew no more. Ever since you've been in New Orleans, you've been with Drew Brees. Okay, so you always felt like you had a good chance, to take us to the Super Bowl, win game, but we only won one. Okay, now the next step, how much faith do you have in Jameis Winston? How much faith do you have in Mickey Loomis getting us the right trigger man behind center? You know what I'm saying? So if you're a Saint for life, Sean. Just like Mike Tomlin over there in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying?
Prime example.
You're gonna stay here. We want you here. If you want to leave or take a year off or something like that,
nah, bro, it ain't. Nah, that don't.
That's the way I feel. Dennis Allen deserves a head coaching job. So if he does get one, I would like to have Mike Zimmer. Eric Bieniemy, he's out there too. So I mean, and there's a lot of different suitors that we can have that in this head coaching job. But my main thing is I would like to have Mike Zimmer as our defensive coordinator. He might want more than that though. So so we can't really, I can't really say that's gonna happen.
And the holdover, you know what I'm saying? My thing is this: if he's contemplating this, like, it don't make sense to even keep the holdovers. People like Mike McCarthy. I mean, not Mike McCarthy, but what's our offense coordinator?
Pete Carmichael.
Yes, Pete Carmichael. Blow the whole thing up. I mean, ain't no sense of keeping Dennis out, making him a holdover head coach. If you're gonna go ahead and get rid of your long tenured head coach, you might as well start over. And when I mean by that is, I mean, for everything, we keep putting band-aids on the salary cap situation every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to sign these guys to these 1-year deals when in reality, football is a brutal sport, man. Like, if somebody's willing to offer you a few years, I don't blame Quan, PJ, Teron Armstead, people like, who coming up like Eric McCoy and all them. It's about financial security. Yeah, they love the game, but you can't get mad at somebody who has long-term security, who chooses long-term security over short-term security. You know what I'm saying? So for me, if he's really feeling like this, we might as well just go ahead and start the whole thing over. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I mean, I just think it's fair to the organization to go ahead and start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Make Kyle Harley your GM. I mean, because if Mickey is thinking about retiring too, you might as well go ahead and make that move, and everything. You know what I'm saying? We got to get over this hump. Like, we just can't keep surgically trying to repair things when the cuts are going to continuously open up, you know, and we're gonna have to continuously put bandages on them. So you might as well just go ahead and start over, reconstruct the whole damn thing.
How you feel, Mike?
I personally don't think we should go into panic mode. Because one thing about Sean Payton, what I realize, and he gets on Mike Florio ass about this and a couple other Saints reporters, Sean Payton don't like nobody speaking for him if he ain't saying nothing. He don't like that. And I think he's honest and he's open. And if he had doubts or something like that, he'll say something. You know, he'll say something. But, you know, like last week this came out, we all was like, this was like water under the bridge news for us. Like, I don't believe that. It's bullshit and all that. But when you got TV money stepping in, and a lot of people like he's been on First Take a couple of times. A lot of people like Sean Payton because he a guy that will come out in the open and say how he feel about other things and schemes like that. He'll tell you full of shit or this day. You know, people like that kind of honesty in there. But Ian Rappaport is somebody that always say shit. He the one that came out with this story about Sean Payton saying he wasn't going to compete. I honestly believe Sean Payton right now is on vacation. He complained. I think this probably was the most stressful season that man had in New Orleans. The man still has years left on his contract.
Three.
Still got 3 years left on his contract. And I agree, Nick Rogers, that did happen.
Right, that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I agree with what Nick Rogers just put. Every year they talk about it.
Every year we hear this bullshit.
Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys Nation has an agenda, and I think the NFL has an agenda. I honestly believe this got a lot to do with the simple fact of the matter is that nobody likes the fact that the Saints being contention in the playoffs every year as a small market team in this nature, and everybody know how good and wonderful Coach Sean Payton is, and people in Dallas, I told them when they hired this motherfucker 2 years ago, Mike McCarthy wasn't shit. I told you he wasn't shit. I told you he wasn't shit. He never was good. And like they were like, man, Sean Payton got a house there. That is where he live at in the all season, where his kids and stuff like that and all that other stuff. It's been growing speculation that we hear about he want to go there. Sean Payton don't want to hang on coaching Dallas because Jerry Jones motherfucker had. That's why. Jerry Jones. You ran Sean Payton's mentor, which Bill Parcells, if a lot of people didn't know that, that's his mentor who taught him, Bill Parcells. If you sitting up there telling Bill Parcells what to do and who we should bring in, and this a Hall of Fame goddamn coach that's been in the Super Bowl with multiple goddamn people, what the hell make you think Sean Payton will want to be there? It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
Somebody got a TV in the background?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
Somebody sound like a robot. Somebody sound like a goddamn robot. Somebody got their Mega Man on or some shit?
Yeah, it's gone. That was Hakeem. He the culprit. He the culprit. But he good. We good. We good. Look, another question. You know, I know Jerry Jones is in panic mode right now because his team cannot win. They haven't won a championship in 27 years. You know what I'm saying? They haven't. When the last time they got to the NFC Championship game? You know, and I know Dallas on paper.
I was in junior high when they won the fucking Super Bowl. I was in junior high.
Every year on paper, the Dallas Cowboys look like world beaters. And they can't win a playoff game and sometimes can't even make the playoff. So, you know, I know he's in right now, he's in panic mode. He wants to make a change. You got to get rid of Mike McCarthy. I don't see how nobody, after he left the Saints.
I got some if Sean Payton leave, I got some coaches that I thought of that I would like for them to try to get as a head coach.
I got a nice list. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice list.
I got one ain't nobody gonna see coming though.
Who you got?
I got one ain't nobody gonna see coming.
What's up, my boy?
I got come.
Talk to me.
Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning.
I could see him being an owner. I don't know about coaching, but I definitely.
I mean, with that man, Jim Harbaugh. I'll bring Jim Harbaugh. Hold on, I got somebody at my door. Hold up, y'all go ahead.
I mean, I can see that. I can see Peyton Manning wanting to be a part of the organization. I think Manning's. I think in want to share the stake in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
I don't know about Peyton being a coach though. I don't know if it's you know.
Brian Flores. You think they would bring him in here?
I like him as a coordinator, a defensive coordinator. I don't know about head coach. You know what I'm saying? Some guys are better head, coordinators than head coaches. You know, but I think
What's up, Teddy? Teddy G. Shout out to my boy Teddy G and Nader.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, sure is. Yeah, shout out Teddy and Nader. Yeah, real G's for sure.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
You know what, Hakeem? I'm gonna just say this, man.
What's that?
I don't think Peyton is going nowhere.
It's possible.
We go through this every year. Every year we go through this, and I think he's excited about this team, especially the defense. Excited about who's going to be at the quarterback position. He got a lot of options. Him and Loomis, I'm sure, is talking. They can always bring Winston back, and I think we'll do well with Jameis Winston. That's who I want back because I want to save money. I want to save money and get all these players that we have that's going to be free agents and get them signed. We need all the pieces. We need all the pieces.
Ever since I texted you this morning with this information, so like it gave it like too much time to think about it. It's like what you saying is totally, what I'm saying, can possibly happen. But I'm thinking of the long tenureship of what's happening, and I keep thinking of some of the things that he might not be happy with, like losing players that will be key cogs to the team. Like, Brad Werner, but we know Juan is a linchpin on the defense. You don't want to lose players like Marcus and PJ to other teams, or Teron Armstead, people like that. I think it's just the totality of the 16 years that this man has been with the organization, where he's probably looking at it like, you only can renovate the house so much till you get to the point and saying, you know what, maybe I just want a new house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only can renovate your house so much and you can paint it so many times before it's just like, you know what, I just need to be reconstructed, the whole thing. And I just feel like the man if he has even remotely told the organization, hey, I'm not committed to you in 2022, that's the part that's concerning, because I don't think he's ever done that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, the media has always put the speculation out there and we never heard from Sean. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he done told the organization, if that part of it's true, if he told the organization, I don't know if I want to coach in 2022, that's where the concern should be at. Because he's actually thinking about not returning. Even if he returns, it's still saying to us like, hey, there's a possibility I might not want to go ahead and do this. You know what I'm saying? No more. And if he decides to leave, I'm prepared to go ahead as a diehard Saints fan to say, you know what, Sean, thank you, bro. You bought us a Super Bowl championship. You brought respectability to the organization.
Same way we did with Breeze.
Exactly. Give him his flowers, send him on his way. Every organization has to do it at some point and restart over. Look at the 49ers as an example. When they went and bought Lynch as GM, they struggled for a couple of years.
Look what we got on there, Mike. Look what we got on the show. Comment, Mike.
Oh, he hates Jameis, don't
What's up, David? Yeah. We know
he?
David do not like Winston.
David don't believe in Jameis. He's a Taysom guy, ain't he?
As he look what he said. Winston played one quarter in the 7-7 game that Simeon's win. He'll actually has your best win percentage as a starter.
I don't pay no attention to
I don't understand what people's infatuation is.
I don't pay no attention to idiots. I don't.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's sad, bro. It's sad.
I don't
Look,
pay no
we got too many fans in our fan base that's just too emotionally tied to the doggone player and not the organization.
I don't get that type of bullshit. Like I said, 22 and 22. I'm not giving that bullshit no type of energy, man. I'm not. Like I say, your eyes don't fucking lie. It don't lie. You see what you see. I don't get that type of shit no energy.
And they don't.
I let them open. People like them is what I call fake ass Aints fans. They're not real fans. They got an agenda. They have an agenda about who they would like on the team and who they don't like on the team. Like I say, every week they was moving the goalposts for Jameis Winston. Every week they was moving the goddamn goalposts and they got exposed for who they really are. So I don't really care about them some bitches. They don't care really about the team. It's all about an agenda. Because all they was talking about was, oh, he gonna have a whole lot of turnovers. He's not gonna be successful. He can't change. He didn't do that. He didn't fucking do that. And then all of a sudden they got mad, and they start trying to change the agenda. I don't give a fuck what they come on here with. I don't care what they come on with. Because everybody see that. If you sitting up here still talking about Taysom Hill is better than fucking James, I just look at you as a fucking racist. So I don't really give a shit. What you come on here talking about, I don't really give a shit what the fuck you talking about. Because I can tell you this right goddamn now. If both of them was fucking free agents and not on one goddamn team, I can guarantee you there would be a team that would commit longer term for James than fucking Taysom Hill. I can guarantee that shit.
Correct, Brian.
I'm gonna just say this.
Because
I'm gonna say this.
I don't waste my time.
Right. And we you know, I used to be on the show with David, you know, as a friend of mine. Like I said, we can agree to disagree. You know, he's cool as far, you know, a friend, but we've had our problems as far as him not liking Jameis Winston and me all for Jameis. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you are a football person and you watch
which everybody
and watch Taysom play, you will know that he is not a QB1 or a franchise quarterback. He will always be a man that plays many positions. I love Taysom, but anybody who knows and have seen this guy knows he is not a franchise quarterback, not a QB1. And for people to still, like you did, my boy, you still downing Jameis Winston, you know, so we're gonna move on, you know, because everybody in the world, there's not one person in the world that you can go get to tell you that Taysom is a QB1 or franchise quarterback.
Yeah, why the other experts,
anybody anywhere that knows football would tell you Taysom is a starting quarterback. You go get him and you inbox me with that person. And believe me, if you find somebody,
we'll wax his ass.
Just like
we'll wax. You got people, and you know what's crazy? You got people who will always bring up his record. Oh, he's 7-2 as a starter. You know what? When Teddy went 5-0, them were the same people that were saying the defense won them games. Now that Taysom has won those games, all of a sudden, Taysom is the reason that they're 7-2, and the defense didn't have any problems. So that's how you know, like you said, you know, the football knowledge guy. See, people in our fan. First of all, we have one of the bandwagonest fan bases ever, because a lot of people weren't diehard Saints fan till 2006. Let's get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? When Breeze and Peyton came on, that's when they went ahead and jumped on. Let's just call it what it is. And then a lot of those people are fans of players and not teams. It's kind of like LeBron James. You know, you ever met a LeBron James fan? You know, they got about 5 or 6 different jerseys with James on the back of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Are you a Laker fan, or you a Heat fan, or you a Cavaliers fan? Like, what is it? You know, oh no, I'm a LeBron fan. That's how people are with a lot of the football players in our fan base. You know what I'm saying? They're tied to the player and not the organization. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to see that.
Yeah, bro, it's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? But they want to argue for the player that they, you know what I'm saying, they got all this love for. You know what I'm saying? But they can't name half the people in the past that made the team great. You know what I'm saying? The Frank Warrens, the Jim Wilkses, the you know what I'm saying, the Richard Tides when he was playing quarterback, and Dave Wilson. That's when the Saints was losing. What was y'all at then? What was y'all at then? Oh, you can't ignore. See, look, you can't ignore 7-2, right? You can't. But you didn't say that when he had 1 touchdown to 4 picks in that Dallas game, though, right? You know, yeah, that turnover takes him. You know what I'm saying? The Texans that lost the Eagles game last week.
I don't get that dude no type of energy.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from that.
Like I said, when Jameis went down, yeah, I was hurt by that. I was down, but I still was in full support of Taysom Hill. I come on here full support. I want the man to succeed. I want us to win, because at the end of the day, I'm a Saints fan, goddammit.
Yes.
At the end of the day, I'm a Saints fan. I want the team as a whole to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if Jameis was in or out, I still wanted, if it was Trevor Siemian, I still wanted the team to succeed because I want to win, damn it. You know what I'm saying? And I still had confidence in us if we would have made the playoff and Taysom was still at the helm, because I'm a Saints fan. I got this tat on my goddamn arm right here, this big ass fleur-de-lis on my arm, because I'm a Saints fan.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all this biasness and all this negativity and all that, hell yeah, I want to retire James. Goddamn right. Because, like I said, I think he's the best quarterback on the team. He's the best quarterback on the team. And I don't give a damn about all this negativity and all this other bullshit that's coming. Like I say, you can say what you want to say about numbers there. If it wasn't for that fucking defense, I don't think Taysom would have won a fucking game if it wasn't for that defense.
Not one.
I don't think he would have won.
Let me just say that one of the biggest wins we had this season was in Tampa. And Taysom didn't do shit. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. We kicked 3 field goals.
Nothing. You know? Tell them Taysom lovers to pull up the stats from that game. Oh, they're gonna give
wasn't for the defense shutting Tom Brady completely down and the leg of Maher, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, that's what won that game.
All day,
man.
All day.
It was that defense.
We're gonna move on. Like I said, a lot of speculation. Aaron Rodgers. We're gonna talk about these 2 number 1 seeds that got ousted out of the playoffs on yesterday. The Bayou Bengals. Shout out to my boys. Bayou Bengals went in there, played a hard-fought game. Tannehill, the Titans just didn't make enough plays, and Cincinnati, you know, like I say, they held their ground. They went into a hostile stadium. Went into their stadium and played ball, man. And they came away with the win. So shout out to
a lot of local talent was on the field yesterday.
Yes.
It was great seeing Christian Fulton, Racey McMath, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Tyler Shelvin all playing in that football game yesterday. Yeah. All local talents. I would love to talk to our scouting department and see why, you know what I'm saying, we just, you know, why we so allergic to the local talent. But
even though this guy didn't play good,
playing, right? Mm-hmm.
Even though this guy didn't play good with us, I'll give a shout out to my boy. He was a Saint. I'm talking about Eli Apple. You know, he made a big play. You know,
he did. Hey, you gotta give him.
He made a big play. He got a tip that they called the interception.
He made a big play.
He made a big play, man. And let's give Trey Hendrickson his doggone props because the whole narrative was he was only eating because Cam, you know what I'm saying, was on the other side of him. Well, he proved to be a man by himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm sure Cam helped him. Cam did help him. But that man doing what he doing in Cincinnati on his own, bro. He is a force on that defense.
Yeah. And Julio Jones, have you seen him? Have you seen her?
Hit a catch yesterday.
Where's Julio Jones, bro? There was a Pro Bowler. It was their number one weapon in Atlanta, bro. He can't play outside. I mean, what's happening?
I'm gonna get a catch. It's the quarterback. It is. I think it's the quarterback. They have two. Them two together is supposed to be wrecking the league. Like AJ Brown and Julio Jones is supposed to be wrecking the team.
That's supposed to be a force.
Let's be honest. Ryan Tannehill is as basic a QB as there is in the league. As basic a QB as it is in the league.
And you got two good receivers. So that shows that you is garbage.
Straight up.
Doesn't garbage.
Straight up. But you know what? The Titans have the Titans are fortified on both fronts. Jeffrey Simmons, Landry, and what's the other brother with the African name? Hey, they get after quarterbacks, bro. They get after quarterbacks. Vrabel, they take on the mantra of their head coach, and that's what I respect about them. Same thing goes with them damn 49ers, bro.
And let me just say this. You know how Dalvin Cook, he has a clone, Madison, that comes in and plays just like him? Well, the Titans have a clone too. This dude, I thought that was Derrick Henry. That run where he put his hand on the ground and kept going. He looked faster than Derrick.
Deontay Foreman.
What's that dude's name?
Deontay Foreman, Deontay. Yeah, you're right, Mike.
Yeah, he a beast too.
Out of Texas.
He got the ponytail just like Derrick and everything.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
Titans got a good football team, though, man. They have a good football team, you know.
I just think bad quarterback play.
What's up, Glow?
I just think that it was bad quarterback play with my cousin. Ryan Tannehill didn't. Ken Folk didn't do it well. But I had that come, but I did pick the Bengals to win, you know, but
yeah,
I just know my cousin gonna screw it up.
I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0, boy. I took the upsets.
Yeah, man.
I took the upset specials. I'm 2-0 right now. But look, my cousin gonna be playing tonight. Dawson
not
playing tonight.
One of the more underrated players.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't pick his team to win though. I didn't pick his team to win tonight though. You know, so we'll see what happens. Let me just say this, bro. I want to talk about. I know Mike don't want to talk about it because that's his boy, and I love the guy too. You know, I mean, I would love to have him here. And we talked about that earlier. Mike, me, and about 3 of Mike's cousins or friends was on the phone, and we were talking about Aaron Rodgers. You know, and who do you think was the blame for that loss yesterday, man? It went up to Lambeau, West Coast hot team. Garoppolo's coldest game ever. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't do much. It was that defense. but the 49ers went up there and beat the Green Bay Packers, bro, and ended Aaron Rodgers' career. When I got off that phone. When I got off the phone with y'all, like I said, you know how much I love Rodgers, man. I do. And I think he's one of the most top 5 talented quarterbacks, but he choked.
He did.
He choked.
It's just fact.
He choked this year, and he fucking choked last year.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Look, I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta keep it real. And I fucking love Aaron Rodgers. It hurt me to say this, but you choke, dog. That's on you. Team whooped your ass. Like I said, you can't blame your defense. Because the 49ers didn't even have one damn offensive touchdown. They didn't have one offensive touchdown. They didn't have one down. They whooped your ass by defense, special teams, and Deebo Samuel made plays, a big play here and there. You know what I'm saying? But for that, your defense ain't gave up an offensive touchdown, sir. And when it came down to it to put the nail in the fucking coffin, you fucking choked. You choked. Just like you did last year when your defense stepped up and did what they had to do against Brady. Brady started off hot, but they did what they supposed to do in the second half when you supposed to put the nail in the fucking coffin and you fucking choked.
Yeah.
This your fault, sir.
His defense kept getting the interceptions. His defense kept getting interceptions on Brady, and he couldn't do nothing with it.
Your legacy is in fucking question, sir. In big moment game, you are 0-4 against the 49ers in the playoffs. They got your number, cuz.
Bruh.
And in other big moment games in the playoffs, with as talented as you are, I don't know if I can put you in that same conversation with Brady, Peyton Manning. I don't know, bro. Your legacy is definitely
y'all more considered do that he proceeded far. I mean, like, seriously, bro. Like, and then he gets in front of the media and has these answers as to say, well, I don't know, the team ain't gonna look like, what I'm saying, I can't control what happens next year and this, that, and other. The team is gonna look vastly different. Well, they put enough around you for you to go ahead and get the job done, bro. And you as great as you are, I mean, and I just give credit to the 49ers because they never stopped playing. Their defensive line in the second half took over that game. He had nowhere to go. He got sacked. How many times did he get sacked yesterday? 5?
Like I said, I think 5. And like I said, with LaFleur, you gotta question LaFleur too, because they look at him as boy wonder, like they do with Sean McVay, like he didn't got. I didn't see no fucking adjustment. When you clearly see AJ Dillon, they fucking bulldozer was out of the game. He was injured, he was hurt. You didn't have no goddamn adjustment. Devontae Adams getting bracket coverage and all this other shit. But it goes to say this too. Aaron Rodgers, what you was gonna fucking do? You the veteran, you been there for 15 fucking years. You couldn't figure out nothing either. 49ers made it very fucking simple what they was gonna do. We gonna take Devontae Adams out. One-on-one with everybody else. What you gonna do? You couldn't do that. You at home. This is a warm weather fucking team. It ain't like it getting fucking 20 degrees in fucking San Francisco. This is a warm weather team, a 6 seed, came in your house, in your elements, and kicked your ass. I think the biggest player of that fucking game was in that second quarter at the end of that game, and they blocked that fucking field goal. I think that was the biggest play of the goddamn game that nobody talks about.
Yeah. Block the field goal, block the punt.
And all y'all did, I know y'all paid attention because they showed the emotion of both of the coaches when that happened. One coach was down, but Shanahan was 5 fucking up. So you can imagine what that goddamn conversation. We still in this shit. They don't fucking want it. Let's take over in the second half. And by sheer fucking defense, special team, and a big play here and there by Deebo Samuel letting your playmaker do what he do. It kind of pisses you off as a Saints fan to say, damn. Damn.
And you know what? No. I'm gonna say this. To say he's a bad man, he had Devontae Adams, he didn't have Tunyon, but he had my boy, what's his name, Mercedes. He had him. He had number 33 in that backfield. He also had Dillon in that backfield. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuse, brother.
Lazard.
No excuse.
He's not without talent, man. Like. You don't win that many games with just a bunch of role players. You don't. You got to. He had enough talent to do it, just like Mike said, bro.
Ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse.
He
ain't no excuse. You was the number 1 seed. You was the number 1 seed back to back, sir. Ain't no excuse for that. I don't want to hear the fact that they didn't draft a wide receiver early in the draft. You wasn't saying that when you won MVP last year, and your ass possibly gonna win MVP this year. Ain't no goddamn excuse, sir. Ain't no excuse. We didn't want to hear what you ain't got. No. You got MVP last year, and then you gonna get MVP this year. Ain't no damn excuse. Ain't no damn excuses. Ain't no excuse.
If you're MVP, you work with what you got.
Goddamn. Figure it out. Figure it out. You got enough to get MVP. You got enough to be the number 1 seed. Figure it out. Ain't no excuses. The Saints ain't had no damn excuses. Mm-hmm. When they play well, you go out and do what you have to do. Figure it out. Figure it out. Nope. You got MVP last year, you're going to get MVP this year. Figure it out.
I hope that ain't the case, B. I hope that ain't the case, B.
San Francisco, the 49ers is beating whoever win that game today, next week. The 49ers, I know we ain't picked it yet, but the 49ers will beat anybody. Whoever win that game between the Rams and the Bucs today, the 49ers are beating them.
Kevin, inbox me, baby. Inbox me after the show.
I love how Kyle Shanahan coaches. He reminds me a lot of his father. But the thing about Kyle Shanahan, what I respect the most about Kyle Shanahan is, if he see there's a flaw in like Jimmy Garoppolo, when he throw that pick and this and that,
he takes the ball out of the
I'm not going out like this. I'm not going out this. I'm not afraid to win. I'm not afraid to win ugly. I'm not afraid to win with running game and defense. I'm not afraid to win ugly. Kyle Shanahan gonna be in this league for a long time as a coach. Because I love how he coaches the game. And I love how he coaches the game.
Nick, you're right. The 49ers own Green Bay and they own the Rams.
That's why
I can agree with that.
They gonna beat whoever wins that game today. Whoever wins that game.
So y'all saying the 49ers win the Super Bowl? Y'all saying the 49ers gonna be on the Super Bowl? Saying that right now?
I am.
I do. I'm saying the 49ers.
I ain't saying they're gonna win the Super Bowl, but I'm saying that they're going to the Super Bowl.
In it. Yeah. Look, if they're going against Mahomes,
they are better than both the Rams and the 49ers. They are better than the Rams and the
Bengals and the 49ers will be a good game. You know, I would love to see that. You know, something new.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I was very impressed with the coaching of the 49ers. And like I say, Deebo Samuel, dog, bro. We had this conversation. We had this conversation. We were talking about our receivers, and one of the questions I had was, who would you take? Before this game ever happened, this was like about 3-4 weeks before the playoffs. I think I mentioned it with you, Hakeem, and I mentioned it with Soul. Who would you take, Deebo Samuel or Cooper Kupp? And a lot of people said they'd take Deebo Samuel over Cooper Kupp. And I think you see why.
Yeah. And there's no disrespect to Coop.
There's no disrespect to Cooper Kupp. I think he's a hell of a receiver. But I think he do most of the damage from a scheme. When I look at Cooper Kupp, I don't look at him as an island wide receiver, as a Devontae Adams or DeAndre Hopkins or Justin Jefferson. I don't see him in that class. But he can work the fuck out that slot.
Bruh.
Slot, boy.
He is unguardable. He is unguardable. Literally, he is unguardable.
And I think they do that. Yeah, and I think they do that to shun him away from a Jalen Ramsey or Tre'Davious White or Marshawn Lattimore or Tyree Alexander. It's scheme-wise. In that slot, that motherfucker undisputed.
And if he,
because he's not gonna get that number one cornerback in that slot. That's why he put him in that slot, boy. They put him in the slot. He eating in that slot.
That's smart, though.
Anybody guard him in that slot, he got him.
Yeah, that's smart. Like, I ain't mad at McVay for putting him there because look, if he's gonna help you win like that, I mean,
who else was famous that used to eat that slot for New England Patriots? What the little dude name was?
Wes Welker.
Right.
Wes Welker.
He better than that. He better than Wes, bro.
I'm gonna tell you nothing right now. Hunter Renfrow for the Raiders.
Yeah, that's another one.
And you know what? Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny that all them white boys
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They do some damage to your ass in that boy. I'm telling you.
They sure is.
They do some damage.
It's fact. They sure is. They white and they good. They white.
They good. I give them props. But
no,
they shut them from that guy.
Facts, Jerry. He said Joe Burrow won a national championship in his second year at LSU. And this is his second year in the NFL.
That's like 9 years still away to win. I think Joe Burrow made plays.
His defense,
you know what I'm saying,
won the game.
To keep his team head above water. But I got to give a shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals defense yesterday. Their defense came to play. It's just to show you, man, when you got a defense, and that's what I think. That's what it made me so mad. I said, man, if my Saints would have been in this shit, boy.
What's up, Andy?
boy, my boys would have been in this shit, man. That
we'd
defense,
man. We'd have had a shot, bro. And we'd have just had a shot, man.
That's why I kind of believe that Sean Payton wouldn't walk away, bro, because he know he got a defense. And he said, all I need is a couple more parts on offense. And you can argue and say, man, we were right, but we'll be in the mix of this shit, boy, if our people was healthy, if Mike was there, offensive line was solidified.
No doubt.
Man, you can say we can win this shit, bro. That's why I'm like, Sean Payton can't just walk away and say, that's it, bro. You can't say that. Like we still be in this shit, man.
Let me tell y'all something. I just want to say this right quick. They got two teams that I hate the most in the NFL. One is the Atlanta Falcons. But the other one, I'd like to say, how about them Cowboys?
That's my dream wish today. When I said it before the season began, before the playoffs said it. And people know if I was on social media, know I'd be dragging their ass right now. You know I'd be dragging their ass. But I wouldn't worry about Atlanta because they shit ass wasn't gonna make nothing anyway, just like they ain't gonna make that next year either. Long as the cow bitches lose and the Tampa Bay sucker ears fucking lose, I'm fucking good. I'm good. I'm going for them goddamn Rams today, goddamn it. Get it done.
Tell you what, Jerry, you know it. We hate them boys. We hate them boys and them birds. The boys and them birds.
It's just tough. I'm sorry. I'm just too loyal to my team. I can't really sit up here and say I want this one to win. I want that one to win. The Saints at home. I'm fishing off that.
What's up, Prime?
Okay.
What's up, Prime?
But
hey, Mike, he want to give you a shot, my boy. Prime time, man.
No.
Oh, is that house out? Yeah, man. Renfro, that guy, bro. Renfro, that guy. Bro. One thing about a lot of people don't know about
Renfro, that guy. Too bad the Raiders ain't that team, though.
A lot of people don't know about Hunter Renfro. A lot of people don't know about Hunter Renfro. He remixes routes. He his routes.
He adjusts well. He adjusts well.
He remixes the shit out of his route.
But I got to see him on an option route.
Right, D.
You know, if you're on an option route, like it's
that's his wife. His wife is a Dallas fan.
Poetry. If he runs an option route, give him an option route. Oh, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he nasty with it. Yeah, he nasty. I like Renfro a lot.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, that's all right, Prime. We both in the same spot, though. We both on the couch, watching the playoffs from home. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
I still hate the fact they beat us, though, bro.
I know.
We can brag about that, but
Traylon Burks,
saying Doc, you know,
Kenny Pickett, Trent McDuffie. I'm looking at this mock trial. They got Washington, Matt Corral. They got the Vikings getting Derek Stingley.
Well,
Derek Stingley not going to 12. Trayvon Walker. Penny.
What's the name?
George
I think Daniel Jeremiah got Derek Stingley going to the Falcons at 8.
And he got us. Jeremiah got us getting Garrett Wilson at 18.
I would hate to see Derek Stingley on the other side of AJ Terrell. Because honestly, you know, I hate the Falcons, but you know what I'm saying? AJ Terrell got better this year. You put Stingley on the other side, the Falcons, they might have a solid foundation in the secondary. You know what I'm saying? They caught them two, but I'm like Mike though. I think Stingley gonna be gone before 12 though. He just have too much of an impact on whatever. But somebody got 2 picks in the top 10. Who is it? Philadelphia? Is it Philadelphia?
You got 2 picks. You got the Jets. You got the Jets. You got the Giants. I think the Jets. I mean, you got 3 teams that got 2 picks in the goddamn first round. I never heard of this.
Me either, bro.
In my damn near 40 years of living, where you got 3 teams that got 2 picks in the first round.
Mike,
and I think Philly got 3 picks in the first round.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to tell you, Mike. Yeah, I think Philly got 3 first-round picks. You know what I'm saying? In the first this year's first round. So they have a lot of.
I just looked on this. Tristan Wirfs is not playing today.
Oh, Von Miller about to eat. Tristan
Wirfs,
the tackle,
right tackle.
Von Miller about to eat. Yeah, Von Miller about to eat.
Von Miller.
You know who finna really be a problem? Aaron fucking Donald.
Because if you know it, they move Aaron around all kind of places on that defensive line. Wherever it's weak, they're gonna move down on there.
Now that's not Tom Brady blindside, but still in all, you got to make a whole lot of adjustment for all that traffic over there.
Yeah, bro. Yep. It's funny. Is Leonard
and
playing?
Keep in mind, they said they healthy either. Ryan Jensen, Tampa Bay Sun ain't that healthy either. And you know who he over the top with? Aaron Donald.
Mm-hmm. Is Fournette playing today?
Yeah.
Is Leonard playing today? Okay.
They're gonna be run heavy. They're gonna be run heavy today.
Okay.
They better be to protect Brady. They better be.
They have Le'Veon Bell now. Don't they have Le'Veon Bell?
But they got to be successful.
But he hadn't had a lot of run. I mean, I think he made. You know, they got Giovanni Bernard too. You know what I'm saying? He's a good receiver out of the backfield. So Le'Veon might not really get a lot of. To be honest with you, he might not get a lot of run. But you know what? The Bucks do got some good backup talent at wide receiver. They got the fast little white kid, Scotty Miller, and then that kid Tyler Johnson. That kid Tyler Johnson is kind of solid too, out of University of Minnesota.
And they got the boy from the Saints, the little fast boy.
Cyril Grayson. Yeah, he from New Orleans. Cyril Grayson. Yeah, he the speed demon, but he couldn't catch cramps in the Saints preseason camp. So that's why he wound up in Tampa Bay. But you know, he flourishing too. You know, Brady gonna make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just what he does, you know. But you know, I mean, the cupboard is not bare in Tampa. I just think that with the people that they have out today, I think it's gonna be too much to overcome. And with that nugget that Mike just dropped, with Tristan Wirfs being out,
Eagles got 3 picks in the first round.
Ooh,
I said that.
That's gonna be rough, man. That's gonna be a rough one, bro.
I don't care. Guess what?
Eagles need to stop bullshitting. I hope it don't happen. They better use them picks to get Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, what you think about that?
Keeping it real.
Yeah,
what you think about that though?
Hurts ain't it, bro.
He's saying all the right stuff in the media, talking about Jalen Hurts is his guy, but he
lying.
Okay,
he lying.
Okay,
that's just like. No, the Tennessee Titans ain't dead shit, but my cousin Ryan Tannehill, yeah, they know the truth.
Well, guys, it's right at 2:00. I'm about to go watch these Rams beat up on these Tampa Bay Buccaneers right quick. And we will be back later on in the week to do our picks for next weekend's playoff. Like I said, I'm 2-0 right now. If the
ride your horse.
If the
Rams ride your horse,
I'll be 4-0 and I'll be able to go pick up some money right there and go for it. So
yeah, I'm coming through there. I'm gonna stop that shit.
Hey fellas, if I cash app y'all some bread, man, one of y'all send me a king cake, bro.
Oh,
okay.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
I like it. I like it. I like it. That's
Now,
mine.
who porch you stole that off of?
Oh, that's mine. I bought that.
Mikey. I got that for Mikey. I got it for
I bought
Mikey.
that.
Anybody looking for a PS5, come holler at me.
He hooked me up, you know what I'm saying? I had to pay extra money on it, but it's fucking worth it, man, because you can't find them nowhere. So,
sure can't, bro.
You can't get a PS5.
Yeah.
I don't understand
you can't find
that because, you know, when the PlayStation 4 came out, it was the same way. But after a couple of months, you know, you was able to get one. This thing been 2 years out almost, and you still can't get it.
Nah, bro. Can't.
So,
you can download the games on there and everything. You ain't even got to buy the game.
Who you pick for this evening, Mike? I know you 1-1 because Green Bay lost. So who you got these two games right here? I forgot who you picked.
I picked my homeboy.
Yeah, we both.
My homeboy, they playing first. They play my homeboy. Now playing
6:30 game. They got the 6:30 game, I think, Mike.
Right. Right now,
well, they showing them right now in the goddamn clothes.
Huh?
Yeah, they showing people at the Kansas City game right now.
The Buffalo game first? I thought they said that one was at 6:30.
The Rams
they
game.
Showing people at the Kansas City game right now. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a rerun. I'm sorry. This is a rerun from last year. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I should have changed the damn channel. All right, y'all. It's time to get in this shit.
All right, B. I get
y'all enjoy y'all football Sunday. And
you too,
and to all the people that watched and came in today, man, we thank and appreciate it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the game today.
Y'all gonna see us sometime this week coming up.
Yeah.
So we could talk about this weekend. And if anything else happens with the Saints,
I'm about to play right now.
You know,
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this, and I need y'all prayer because I'm driving into Chicago tonight. So
we got you.
I'm into Chicago tonight.
We got you.
I appreciate y'all traveling mercy and prayers for me. You know.
Yeah, bro. We got you.
Thank y'all. Now, I love y'all, man. Enjoy y'all day today, man. And Keem, you gotta get my number, man. You know, I gotta holler at you, man.
Bro, what's up? What's happening?
Yeah.
Dang, I wonder when I'm ever gonna get it. Like, you know.
Well, look, hey, y'all gonna say y'all number on here. So I'm gonna text you Kakeem number.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all look. And remember, it's nothing personal on Tell It Like It Is. It's always strictly business, bro. So we'll see you next time.
That's it.
Wait, let me say that right.
Tell it like
personal, straight biz. See you next week on Tell It Like It Is.
Tell it like it is, man. Yeah.
We going on.
No, living the dream, come on. Only in New Orleans. Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for sure and no. Living the dream.
Before we end the song, let me put it on your mind. My New Orleans Saints get it right on time. Our main objective, put a winner on the field. Let me tell you, Saints fans, the struggle is real. Win, lose, or draw, we by their side. Our Saints are the bus that we gon' ride. All the way to the Super Bowl. Look around, all you see is black and gold. We love our team, young and old. Die-hard Saints fans like the king and soul. I'm yelling, who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat my Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? We that. We that. We that. Believe that. We that say you can't